We are keeping a very close eye on Jacksonville. Major concerns about flooding there for a city that at one point thought it might dodge the worst of Irma. That, of course, today has proved not to be the case. Joining us is Christopher Hong. He's a staff writer at the Florida Times-Union. And I believe where you are, Christopher, you're overlooking the river there. What are you seeing right now?
Well, I was there this morning. I'm actually had moved to the northwest part of the city, around Cedar Rivers into the St. Johns River. And, I'm actually driving a car right now, and I'm driving through a very large puddle of water. It looks like there's a church to my right that's flooded with water about 3 or 4 feet high. But yeah, downtown is experiencing the worst of the flooding right now. We're about to hit the high tide period right now, so it's still rising as we speak.
And what about in terms of notice? I mean, as we said, we know that this, we were following it, of course, all week as Irma kept moving and kept, sort of changing. And so the people in its path obviously kept changing. But as this was unfolding today in Jacksonville, how are people there responding? And are they able to be in a safe place?
Yeah, I think people did a very good job and a good job of predicting what the storm surge threat would be and the flooding threat. Yesterday we had this nor'easter storm just hover over us, and it was supercharged because of its interaction with the hurricane to the south. So I think, we didn't really feel the effects of the hurricane until 8, but I think everyone was expecting some sort of flood event just because we had received so much rain and we had so much water in the river. But, that being said, I think people are still shocked and surprised when they see 3 or 4 feet of water running down the street like a river, what used to just be concrete.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not something you expect to see every day, so you're right. My colleague, Haley Archon, who's there covering the story in Jacksonville, she spoke with a man earlier who said he's lived in the city since 1964, has never seen anything like this. Is that what folks are saying? I mean, this is unprecedented?
Yeah, I was just in a neighborhood talking to somebody whose next door neighbor's house flooded, and I mean, it's probably 4 or 5 feet underwater, and the closest river is, hundreds of yards away. And he's never seen the water come even close to this high. So yeah, I mean, this is unprecedented for a lot of people, and I think it broke the flooding record too.
All right, we'll continue to keep an eye on it. Christopher, appreciate you joining us. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
We'll continue to keep an eye on that situation in Jacksonville. We are also closely monitoring the situation in Charlotte's